securing it with open source tools. Please put your hands together for Minesh Prajapati as he takes us on a security adventure.
Thanks. Hello. Thanks for your warm introduction. So are you all excited and energized for the security session? Yeah. So let's start. Myself, Minesh Prajapati. I'm a senior technical lead at ECS Global INC. I would like to do technical project management and sometimes I involve in architect world as well. So let's start the session. Today we will talk about the cloud security and compliance using open source tool. Okay. So let's first understand what the cloud security is. In today's digital landscape, cloud has become a backbone for many organizations. It gives scaling, performance, and innovations like never before. So this is a great power which we have got, but it comes with great responsibilities. And one of the biggest responsibilities we face today is securing the cloud. With more data and workload moved to the cloud, it increases attack surface, which are primary target for threats. If we have any misconfigurations or vulnerabilities in our system, that opens door for attack. Let's consider some of the examples. Weak password in accessing resources. Some of the vulnerabilities. Tomcat, like servlet containers, comes with default web apps where vulnerabilities has been found. Few years before we had Log4j vulnerabilities where it allowed remote code executions. So with any of such security issues, it allows fish to do attack on our resources. So if we let's consider importance of that. If any security breach happens in our production, we can lose customers' trust. Let's consider an example scenario. While developing, let's say we got a great idea and we started developing product for that. While implementing a complex feature and with the date timeline, we sometimes choose a path which is not 100% secure. We go with that product in market and we found a customer who is very concerned about the security, that data. And they can come with a penetration tester, a good penetration tester who can find where is flow in our systems. And with that we can lose a sales opportunity. So we must have proper security measurements in our place for maintaining customers' trust and to win a new contract as well. Investing in cloud security is just not a technical decision, it's a business imperative. Oh, sorry. So let's consider, for security measurements, let's go through the 5 fundamentals in DevOps. First of all, we need to have security awareness in organization and with customers as well. In DevOps, we usually wear a hat. We have made practices, anyone in our company is wearing that hat, this hat. So they remind us that there are threats outside and we want to be one step ahead of them. So when it comes to the security, we should change our usual hat and wear hacker's hat. Let's consider some of the best practices. The main sorry, we were on wrong slide. Some of the best practices, the main door which we access our resources is via IAM. The least privilege principle in that is very crucial in that, and we should store our keys in secure storage. For cloud environment, we can store into secret manager, and at client side, we should store in platform specific secure storage like key store or vaults. The another way which we access resources is via services. One of the best deployment architecture would be to run our services in private subnet and have external access via public load balancers running in public subnet. There is a third backdoor which we do not use usually, but hackers can use, is to access resources via applications. So applications should follow various best practices like authentication, API level authorization. User input should be sanitized so that it stops SQL injection or JavaScript injections. And we should safeguard our import-export functionality as well. When it comes to third-party libraries and tools, be aware of vulnerabilities in that. And various tools and IDs help us to choose the right version of the libraries. And coming to the third point, someone told me that biggest threats to company are employees. They sometimes do deletion of data. So to handle that case, we should have regular backups in place. There are various services to help to do regular backups, automatic backups, and patch management. So we have gone through these security aspects very briefly. We have not covered many of them, and there can be many other which we might not be knowing. So to cover the case, is there any tool which can help us with that? I am talking about the open source tool. Any guess? So I have found one, that is Prowler. Prowler is very versatile tool. It can help us to do security assessment of various cloud services. Yeah. Yeah. It helps us in, yeah. And with AWS, it performs 450 plus checks across 60 services which are defined by 30 compliance standards. We can define our custom checks as well. So let's go through a demo with video. We have chosen a Prowler in Spider-Man theme here. So these are the installation steps. Prowler is Python based utility. We can use various ways to install the tool. And to do integration with AWS and assessment, we need audit check and read-only access of AWS. This is the basic command which I have used to do security assessment for one of the services. We have filter based on specific services and region. We can filter based on a specific category of checks as well. So this is the result of after the first run. Latest version gives a very nice dashboard. So these are the results. It has performed 79 checks and 54 were failed, and some of that are passed. We have four criticals and 4 highs into that. It gives what are the past results and what are the failed results. So these are the first failed reports. So if you consider, we need to have MFA enable in root account. It's showing For we should have hardware MFA enabled in root account. This is otherwise we should not have admin access policy allowed to any of the IAM user. So these are the criticals and highs. There are fails. So we before the second run we have fixed few of them, like we have enabled MFA for the root account, and this is a demo system, so I have accepted that hardware MFA related checks. If you see the first one, the filter is based on a specific check, and I have removed the admin access policy also. So this is the result. So we are running the same assessment again on a second day. So criticals are gone now and we have only 2 highs. So this is the second day result. And only 2 highs are now there. So we do check. Let's check the result again and go to the further findings. If you consider some of the other findings, we need to have EBS enabled, EBS snapshot enabled, encryption should be enabled in elastic block storage. Let's go into detail for one of the other findings. We should not have port 22 open for the public. It is showing this, what is the recommendation, and there is a URL also to go through in details. So it gives security is just not a destination, it's a journey, continuous journey. So we should enjoy that. Some of the other so currently we have considered only the 2 services, but in a production we should run against all the services. It covers security assessment of all of these services. So we should regularly do assessment of our cloud infrastructure. Our recommendation is to do assessment whenever we are setting up a new environment or whenever we are starting a new services. If we are adding security in existing environment, make sure you do test first in lower environments. Don't be in a situation where while adding a security we get a issue. So take care of that. Thank you all for your participation. I would like to answer if you have any question or hear about your experience.
I am.
Yes, please.
Okay, is it possible for someone to check like some EC2 machine is offline state and I want to check like what is the vulnerability of this machine? It's automatically check offline. It's automatically check offline and also identify the vulnerability. Because I just heard, okay, in 2-3 tools like these control automatically check your all the environment and like some of the machine is on shutdown state, so they check its volume.
Yeah, these are the checks which I made against the shutdown state only. It checks what are the security groups associated with that, what are the IAM policies and other things are associated with that. So based on various security groups and other things, it do access.
But my question is, like suppose I'm using any like EC2 environment is available, my machine is a shutdown state and like some volume is attached in shutdown mode, and just using this tool just I want to check this volume, is it possible? Because machine is not running state. directly I just check only volume part, and I have to identify like which types of vulnerability, like suppose some log4j vulnerability or some other Jackson vulnerability. So just I want to identify.
Yeah, because this tool is helping us to do security assessment of services, not the security within a services.
Okay.
Yes, please.
In your tool, you are reading the data to check the security status, right? So, are you considering any data security policy like GDPR or any HAPA or anything by reading the data or accessing the data?
So this is open source tool. Yeah, it is considering 60 compliance checks defined by 60 compliance. So it covers all those like GDPR and AWS distribution and all the things. So we can execute command like prowler AWS and list compliance. It will give you the list of all the compliance which it is covering.
And how you have implemented those logging and auditing systems?
This is the open source tool. This is not I have implemented.
Does it work without auditing enabled in our environment?
Sorry.
If auditing is not enabled in my environment, does this prowler work?
We need audit policy and read-only policy. This by
That is
default.
for prowler, but if auditing is not enabled in my environment for machines or services, will this tool work?
With by default, some cloud services have policies which we can use to do assessment. But yeah, we can talk about this. What else?
I think we are running out of time, so
Yeah.
maybe you can connect. Minesh bhai would be here, so maybe you can connect him offline.
Yes.
So maybe.
Yeah. Minesh, that was a securely brilliant session. Thank you so much.
I would like to call upon stage Nirmal Pathak sir to present a token of appreciation to sir.
I would like to ask everyone to kindly please fill the feedback form.
After every session, there will be given a feedback form. Feedback scanner will be there. You can scan and provide the feedback after every session. Okay.